You got a lot to be excited about, Boo. Let's go ahead and get into this message because I do feel as if you have some spiritual blessings headed your way. What's going on with the viewer? The ex, honey. A changed person. Now, you do have an individual from the past who you may end up hearing from. This person wants to rekindle the connection. This person is obsessed with you also. You're also about to start noticing some very spontaneous behavior with this person. This individual may start reaching out a little bit more. For those of you guys who maybe you've talked to this person ever so often, every couple months, you and this person could also be friends. Like there's still a level of friendship within y'all's connection, even if y'all are not together. But you're about to start seeing some random behavior with this person. You're going to notice they're going to start reaching out more and more. This individual may even ask you out on a date, ask you if you want to go and do something. This person is at a place where they are ready to take a risk. They're living life to the fullest, and whatever action they end up taking, they're not thinking about it. They're just going to do it. But this is also because Spirit has released those spiritual blessings to you. And for some of you guys, it required you to release certain people. Whether this is an ex-friend, an ex-family member, an ex-lover, someone you used to work with. This is just the individual with this X card that we know is from the past, and you cut their ass off. Now, if this is a love relationship, when you cut this person off, they ain't have shit to say. They were very nonchalant. Well, guess what? They chalanting, honey. I do feel as if this past Mercury retrograde, it forced the individual to put things into perspective, especially when it comes to the connection between you and them, which is why this person wants to rekindle that connection. Today could have been an ab day for one of y'all. And I do feel as if there could be like some muscle fatigue, soreness. This ex, they're being spontaneous. They feel as if both of y'all still have unfinished business. And I do see an individual blaming someone for coming in between the connection between you and them. I also sense that some of you guys could be dealing with a situation where you may notice that someone you cut off, now they're doing all of the things that you and them once talked about doing together, but they're doing these things with other individuals. You may be trying to figure out why the sudden change in behavior. Why is it easy for that person to go and do those things with another individual, but it's like you had to beg and plead for them to do those things for you. And not necessarily begging and pleading, but you had to ask that person multiple times if they wanted to do specific things with you that it seemed as if they weren't interested in doing. You know, this could be a situation where you've always wanted to go to the pumpkin patch. You've been asking this person for years to go to the pumpkin patch. They never wanted to do it, but the moment that you and them disconnected, you started doing these things on your own or with others. All of a sudden, you notice this individual now is going to the fucking pumpkin patch with other friends. Here you are, you leveling up, and your intuition is telling you that you need to. It's going to be a blessing in disguise. I do feel as if things are coming together in your life. And I also feel as if you're starting to notice within your inner circle that there are some situations that are just not worth you putting time and effort into. And this could even be some individuals. Okay. And if you are in an open relationship or someone in an open relationship is trying to talk to you, I'm picking up on there being some type of substance abuse and someone is needing a stronger drug. Okay. And that's only if you know for certain you were in an open relationship or that's all an individual was offering. Or if you found out some secrets that an individual was living a double life. That person's going to come back around. You're going to hear from them, but the individual is not offering anything more than what they offered in the past. Now, for others of you, you didn't have those issues within a relationship of the past. You two just outgrew each other. That person is coming back around. They're wanting to work on the relationship. Okay, they definitely feel like you and them got some unfinished business together. Recipe for a disaster in reverse. This person wants you to know that you investing in them, it won't be a waste of your time. I also feel as if someone could have stopped smoking. This could be cigarettes and or weed. Okay, so I do see a lot of changes that have taken place. Look at this, you are mine in reverse. So you definitely let this situation go. I do see an individual who has been going to a therapist. Okay, someone could also be receiving therapy. This could be from church. It appears that the person has been working on themselves. I'm also picking up on this individual consulting with a practitioner or a tarot reader. This person has been trying to communicate with you in the spirit realm. That person wasted their money getting a tarot reading on you when spirit has been sending them cryptic messages the entire time. The answers have been right in front of this individual's face pertaining to you. But there are things that this individual cannot confirm because you don't belong to them. So they're not sure if whoever they were consulting gave them accurate information. Clarify consultations. They consulted with someone who is well known within the spiritual community or within tarot. This could even be someone who is well known within a religious community, a risk taker. This individual wanted to face their fears of uncertainty before approaching you. So they took a risk. Nevada is significant for one of you guys. Someone may identify as a witch, wanting to know if they should take the risk. What did the consultation show that person? Okay, an insider. So this person knows the ins and outs, the tricks of the trade. Look at this. Didn't I say kitchen witch? Or didn't I say a witch? You got the kitchen witch bottom of the deck. It was told to this person that you're their divine counterpart. What cryptic messages did they receive from spirit? Cruel confessions, serenity the schemer. Somebody is a shapeshifter. Whoever this person was confessing their feelings to was a shapeshifter. So you have someone from the past who's confessing their feelings. They're going to be very spontaneous in their behavior. They want to reconcile the relationship, but you don't belong to them. And I also feel like anyone from your past, because you guys are not closely connected, y'all don't really talk, they have to go to someone else, consult with someone else about how they should approach you. Someone who they feel like may know you. But I don't feel as if that person knows you well enough. For some of you guys, if this is an ex returning and they want to know, like, what do you like? What can they buy you? They're going to end up wasting their money on some shit that you don't even want. I do feel as if a masculine energy, there could be some fears there with expressing their emotions or looking like a fool by being vulnerable with someone who they fear may reject them. And that's not all masculine. That's someone's ex. Now, if you are masculine, your ex may feel like that, and it could be a woman. Spirit has been sending you cryptic messages, occult secrets through music, movies, any type of social media reels. That an individual is a shapeshifter. This person may also abuse their children or could have been abusive to children. Hmm. The ex. This person is working on themselves. Hmm. Educating themselves. Learning new things. Someone's reckless behavior may land them into a spiritual jail, or this could even be an actual jail. I do feel like this person has been lashing out on the people closest to them. This individual could even be born in 89. I do feel as if someone could be a psychology major or studying psychology. This person from your past sees you as someone who is resilient. The obstacles that you face, okay, and if you got a restraining order on your ex, they ass gonna end up going to jail because I do feel like that person's gonna end up popping up. Yeah, you're prepared. You're prepared for the fight. You're prepared for the battle. And for some of you guys, it may be confirmed somebody got beef with you by the things that they post on social media. Mhm. I do feel like someone also found out some shit pertaining to an individual's past. You could have also dated someone who has a criminal record, or this individual could have been hospitalized. But I'm going to be honest, someone is taking digs at an individual on social media. This could even be through subliminals or the use of reposting social media reels. And whoever this person is, they got a tendency of abusing fucking kids. This is also a bitch who neglects her kids. It's like they spend more time on social media than they do investing in their children. And this could be somebody, like I said, someone from your past that you cut off. For some of y'all, this could be an individual you used to go to school with. This person is stuck in a mental prison. They're stuck thinking about their choices. I do feel as if someone's child could end up getting in school detention for a fight. I am picking up that a spiritual judgment has been passed down. Spirit has determined that you were doing what you needed to do in your situation to protect yourself. And that will be confirmed through cryptic messages, whether it's songs, music, movies, or social media reels. You did what you had to do spiritually to protect yourself because you were dealing with someone who was a shapeshifter. The name Rose or Rosie may be a confirmation. It doesn't have to be the person's name. that you're dealing with. But that may be a confirmation. If you hear that name, some of y'all could be in a fucking grocery store and you hear somebody say Rosie. That's going to be a fucking confirmation to this message. Protecting yourself in the situation is the best option that you have. And I also feel like whoever is trying to bring up an individual's past made a bad decision, spiritually speaking. They started a spiritual war by doing that. I'm also picking up on an individual finding out what they ex was really up to when they was locked up in jail. Someone who has some possession charges will be dropped in the entertainment industry. Now, I do pick up on whoever was trying to throw some digs at you online. Other individuals notice those subliminals. And they definitely have a problem with whatever that person may have said or posted on social media because they know that it has something to do with some information that person may have learned pertaining to your past. Feel as if that person could be intentionally trying to trigger you or wanting to start a fight with you, but it's going to be very indirect. However, the disrespect, whether it's indirect or direct, is definitely there. So this person wants to start a fight with you. I do feel as if you may also notice some lovers fighting online. Someone is also stronger after having to battle either a Gemini or someone that they were in a relationship with. Queen of Wands. This person hates that you get attention. Some of you guys were in a relationship with someone who was jealous of you. Queen of Cups, a water sign. Found out some information. There's this deep emotional understanding, and somebody's ex is a water sign. Now, I do feel like someone could also figure out, like, you still got a soft spot for a specific person, even if they're no longer in your life. Okay. This person could try to use that situation to cause you some type of stress or try to trigger you. 10 of Wands. But know that this person, whoever this Queen of Cups is, they had help. They got that information that they learned from someone that may be actually close to you. Libra, you want justice. There's a Queen of Cups who made a decision that is actually going against them spiritually. This person is blind, spiritually blind, but also blind to what's to come pertaining to their actions. You're going to receive justice by the 2nd of October. Spirit said just be patient. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Somebody's time has run out. I also feel as if someone could like post something that's temporary or it only lasts for 24 hours or they take it down after 14 hours, but the damage is already done. I'm also picking up on an individual who is born on Valentine's Day. You could have gotten into an argument with your partner. It's a lot of women. Somebody is dating a lot of women. You got an earth sign woman out here now. The only queen you don't have out here is the Queen of Swords. But it is definitely some shit going on with a water sign woman, a earth sign woman, and fire sign women. A fire sign and an earth sign woman may find out that they're dating the same person. I feel like a water sign woman may be finding out that someone from their past could have a criminal record or what they were incarcerated for. Now, I do feel like this person could have even told this water sign woman, like, hey, I went to jail, but I don't feel like the water sign woman actually did a background check. But when she does find out what the individual went to jail for, it feels as if like it's too late. Maybe too late for that person to do anything about it. You know, it could be too late because now you already done told the person where you live at. Especially if you find out that that individual, they got a history of domestic violence or stalking. You know, it's like, well, shit, it's too late now. You didn't told the person where you stay at. I do pick up on two women being in a relationship. And I do feel like someone could be coming to the realization that their partner has a temper. You could be finding out some shit about your person from their ex for women who are in a same sex relationship. Now, be careful of how you respond to things on social media because someone is wanting your attention. Someone is wanting to start a fight with you. Someone is hoping that you read in between the lines. Type of disrespect. However, I do feel like whatever that person posted, you would take it as disrespect. Okay. Thank you so much for your love and support. Boo. It was good to see y'all tonight. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, my love. Bye.